Coming up on tonight's show, we dive into Overwatch 2 beta and what's coming soon to Xbox Game Pass. G'day and welcome back to Press A to Start. I'm your host Trish, and if you're tuning in onto YouTube, you get to see my face. I have my webcam all sorted and ready to go. The past 2 weeks have been school holidays, so just trying to get this podcast all organized and sorted. The first episode I was doing recordings while my boy was asleep, so I was in like Jimmy Jams and dressing gown, or it was like really early in the morning and I hadn't had my coffee yet and all that. But yeah, so when this episode gets put out, he's back at school, so I should be more organized getting this podcast all ready to go now. Don't mind the hair too. It's been raining here, and when it rains, it gets fuzzy. So it's been cold and wet here the last few days. Well, it's been like the last week, really. So being an outdoorsy kid that my boy is, over the school holidays, I've been struggling to find something to do for him inside, because most of you may know that my boy is autistic, so trying to find him something to do inside is a challenge, because he loves just being outside. He rather gather up like sticks and leaves and feel like that sensation of crushing the leaves, or gathering up rocks and dirt and just pouring it into a bucket, or just jumping on the trampoline, for instance. But because it's been so rainy, I didn't want him to be outside. We did play a little bit under the cover outside. Like, he just likes walking around there. He grabs his bucket and just taps on the bucket and things like that. But it's been cold, so I didn't want us to get sick again, because we were sick like a month ago or a few weeks ago, and the whole house got sick, and it was just no. So trying to find something inside for him to play. We've been doing like a little bit of like kinetic sand. He does like water play, but because it's been so cold, what I've been doing is just running the shower, and he's got a big bucket in there, and like funnels and cups and things like that. I just fill up a bucket or let the water run, and he plays in there for a bit while I was like doing editing and little things like that. And because where my office is, the bathroom's just like the room across, so if I was in the middle of editing and I could hear him getting into things, because I have to put everything up in my bathroom, or he will get into like my body wash, my shampoo, and my toothpaste, and then just bubbles everywhere. Oh my goodness. So everything is put up and I just put like a little bit of bubble bath in the bucket, so he does have that bubbles to play with. Anyways, that's enough of me blabbing on about being a mother and things like that. But before we get started, I do want to thank you for being here. And if the platform you are tuning in can leave a like, that'll be greatly appreciated. If not, that's okay. Just sharing out the episode to someone you think will enjoy the show, that will also help out. All right, for this week, we are going to be talking about what I'm currently playing. We're going to be diving into the Overwatch 2 beta. So this week, we won't be having a segment of what I'm currently playing on the Xbox Game Pass cloud, because I will be diving into the Overwatch 2 beta. And then we're going to be talking about what's coming soon to Xbox Game Pass that I am looking forward to be playing. Okay, let's start off with what I am currently playing. I am still playing Diablo Immortal. I've just been jumping on doing my dailies, so I've been doing my bounties, whatever else I can do on the codex, things for the clan activities, so my contracts, when Raid the Vault slot opens, been joining up with clan members to do that. If our clan members have been registered for Shadow Wars, been also helping out with that. If anyone is looking for a clan to join that is in the Oceanic servers, Bloodsworn, we are looking for active members to help out with Shadow Wars. We would have won the last one if we had a few more members joining in with us. We just lost by like 1% of fighting the other clan members' leader. So if you want to join, I'll leave the Discord down below in the description, so you guys can join the Discord. And underneath in the Discord there is a a category called Diablo Immortal, and then under that it's got clan information. So you guys can check that out to join. And another thing I've been trying to grind out is my gear in Diablo Immortal, because on the 2nd of July there was a new raid boss that came out for warbands. So I've been trying to get my combat rating to 2000. I think I'm up to 1600 or almost there. And just, yeah, I've been grinding out dungeons to get better set pieces, just doing like just farming out in the open world to get better legendaries, or just to grab more the white, yellow, blue gear to break down to be able to upgrade my legendaries. And I think I still need a couple more gems, like legendary gems, to put into my gear. I have not spent a dime in this game. Like the only money that I spent was for the battle pass, and that was just because I wanted the skins that you get for it. I just want to look pretty. But yeah, I have not spent any money for the legendary gems and things like that that other people have been doing. You can play the game without spending money, and I'm still playing it every day. So I don't get why people are saying that you need to spend money to play the game. I've been playing the game and enjoying it without spending any money. So that was it for Diablo. I'm been still playing Fall Guys as well. The Halo Spartan Showdown event happened on June 30th to the 5th of July. So I was playing that, trying to get all the rewards for that event, and I missed out on the helmet. So there was like a Master Chief cat purple helmet that you get for the last reward, and I was trying to get the helmet in the last map, which was Ditzy Heights. It's the ones with the spinny obstacle course. So I was trying to jump across that, trying to get the helmet, and I kept falling down. And then down below there was more spinning things with like holes that you had to jump through. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna try again. And I've been trying again and trying again, and I didn't get the map again. And I was like, I give up. I give up. I'll get it if I get it. I didn't get it, so I didn't get it. But that's it for what I've been currently playing. The last week. All right, because last week we had a segment called what I am currently playing on Xbox Game Cloud. There won't be anything for this week just because I got invited to play Overwatch 2 on the 1st of July, so I've been playing that when I can. That should end on the 19th of July. So we got a couple of more days till that ends. So a few things that I would like to talk about with Overwatch 2 beta. I was a huge fan of Overwatch 1, and my go-to tank character was Orisa. She was the big robot horse centaur thing, I guess. Her whole rework has changed. She is completely different now. My brain is so set to her skills that was in the first one. I had to rework my brain to to her new skills that she has in Overwatch 2. So I loved her in Overwatch 1, where you would say, for example, you're doing the payload match and you stand above the payload. I would always place my shield down, and I'll be standing behind it. Teammates can stand behind it while we're on top of the payload. I had to remember now there's no longer a shield. You pretty much, that ability now is called javelin spin, and you basically spin a javelin in front of you, blocking all attacks. And I was like, oh my god, I can't put my shield down now. So I kind of hate that. I really wish they kept her, have her old skills, and not change her. Like she's completely different now. There was another thing I didn't like, was there was an ability called energy javelin, where you throw a javelin and you have to like pretty much aim it at like precise, or you will not hit the enemy. I have such potato aim, so I kind of miss the other skill that was in Overwatch 1, where is you suck, there was like a ball and you suck enemies in. I rather that than trying to aim with a javelin. But that's just me. potato aim. Other people might have potato aim as well, might know the same feeling that I have. The one thing I did like was the change is her ultimate is now called Terra Surge, and instead of placing down a buff that shields you and your teammates, you now like do a big sweep and you sweep the enemies towards you, and then you gain Fortify, but then you're charging a big surge of damage, and then you can unleash it by pressing left click, I think it is, on the mouse. I really like that. That was really good. To be honest, I don't know why they changed her, because my brain has been so used to her old skills from the first one. To be honest, I thought, why not make a new hero? A new hero that is based on javelins and things like that, and keep Orisa how she is. Just because you get best of both worlds, I guess. Um like, was it really worth changing her, or just having a brand new heroes? I want to hear your thoughts. So leave down in the comments what you think of the new Orisa. Saying her name so wrong. Yeah, I would like to hear your thoughts about that. The new game mode. I really like the new game mode. So the new game mode is sort of like a form of a push, and it's designed like a tug of war between the opposite teams trying to move closer to the enemy's spawn. So there was like a robot, and the teams just push the robots, and the closer ones that gets to the spawn wins. I really, really, really like that. That was a lot of fun. Um, I was playing a lot of Mercy. I was a go-to tank Orisa in Overwatch 1, and I would play a little bit of Mercy in the first one. But in the second one, I was finding Mercy a little bit more enjoyable. I don't know. That's just me. I did like how Mercy's when you're healing someone, their little icon is in like center of the screen. So I like who I was giving my heals or my buffs to. So I don't usually play support, but I was quite enjoying playing Mercy, to be honest. So I'm thinking if I do play Overwatch 2, I will be maining a Mercy now instead of Orisa. If I was to play a tank, I probably would do. I did play a little bit of Junker Queen. I couldn't get into her, but if I was to do tank, I'll probably do Diva. Other than that, yeah, probably will be maining a Mercy now, which is weird because I didn't like Mercy in the first one. I just played Mercy if because I would queue up to play all roles, and if I did get support, I would just play Mercy because I guess that's the go-to healer support. I don't understand why they called it Overwatch 2. It still felt like Overwatch 1, just upgraded characters or reworks. Like, they could have just updated Overwatch 1 unless they're doing something different with Overwatch 2. Like, this is just the beta. We probably were just playing the like the verses. I don't know if they're adding like a campaign to it, more story based. I swear I heard somewhere where they were adding like a story mode to Overwatch 2. I could be wrong. Let me know down in the comments if you did. I would like to hear rumors or what other things. I wouldn't mind watching it or listening to what you have found out about Overwatch 2, because I love the first one, and if they're adding like a co-op story mode, that would be great. That would be great. I will really enjoy that. Now moving on, what's coming soon to Xbox Game Pass that I am looking forward to play. I just found out that Power Wash is coming to Xbox Game Pass. I've been wanting to play this game for so long, but because I have it on my wish list on Steam, I just haven't got it around to buying it, just because, other responsibilities to spend things. And now that it's coming to Xbox Game Pass, if you've got Xbox Game Pass, you can play it like I am going to. On the July the 14th, I am jumping onto that game. So if you don't know what Power Wash is, it's pretty much a washing cars, washing buildings with a gurney, a power wash device. You're basically cleaning services. And now that it's got co-op as well, I wouldn't mind joining up with like some people and playing that too. I know my hubby was playing it. He bought it on Steam, and I was like, man, I want to play it, but never got around from buying it for myself. And then he stopped playing it. But now that it's on Game Pass, I'll be like, do you want to play it again? I might even get my sister to play with me if she wants to wash buildings with me. I don't know if she will, but we'll soon find out. But yeah, that is a game I'm looking forward to. I am probably thinking of, so these games that I am checking out on Game Pass that I'm looking forward to playing, I will be either doing a recording of it or like a review over onto my Trishinator channel, my YouTube channel. So if you guys follow me over there, you will see reviews, streams, anything, pretty much anything Xbox Game Pass related, I do upload over there. But yes, that wraps up for this week's episode. If you'd like to go deeper in the topics of this week's episode, have any feedback, feel free to leave a comment. I would love to hear from you. But once again, thank you so much for tuning in. I really hope you have a lovely day, night, wherever you are in the world, and hopefully I'll catch you next time. See you later, guys.